I was 14 when our house caught fire, the kind of fire that eats everything without warning, and my younger sister barely survived, pulled from her room with burns so severe that doctors said her dreams were over until they added one sentence that changed my life forever. She could heal if someone donated skin. My parents didn't ask me if I wanted to help, they told me it was my responsibility, that this is what an older sister does, and at that age I didn't even know I was allowed to refuse. Over the next 3 years, my body slowly disappeared. 17 surgeries, pieces of skin taken from my back, my legs, my arms, my stomach, each time leaving me in agony for weeks, unable to sleep, unable to shower, unable to move without pain, while my sister grew stronger and more beautiful with every operation. By the time she was healed, flawless enough that no one could tell she'd ever been burned, I woke up from one surgery unable to feel my legs, my future rewritten in a single moment, doctors saying the damage was permanent and that I would never walk again. She stepped into a world of cameras and compliments while I learned how to live in a wheelchair, but I refused to let bitterness finish what pain had started, so I fought quietly for years in physical therapy, chasing a goal doctors said was impossible, standing again. When the day finally came, the day I was strong enough to try, I texted my family, telling them it was happening, that I needed them there, that this moment mattered more than anything, and they promised they'd come. They didn't. Instead, they chose to celebrate her success, laughing on the phone while I sat alone at the clinic, watching the clock pass the moment that was supposed to change my life. I didn't stand that day, I just rolled out, holding everything in. A week later, they asked me to help move her into her new apartment, and I showed up like I always did, lifting boxes from my chair, listening to stories about her future, while no one asked about my body or my pain. Then my mum turned to me and asked a single question about my sister's appearance, and something finally clicked. I wasn't their daughter anymore, I was just the cost of someone else's dream. I left that day without yelling, without breaking anything, because I realized the most powerful thing I could ever do wasn't to keep sacrificing myself, but to walk away and choose a life where my existence didn't have to be earned.